So today we have our brother here. We want him to tell us his names and where he comes from. Welcome, brother.
Thank you very much, MC Prince, for inviting me over to your channel. My name is Makori Aaron Henry. I'm from Kisii County, Eribari Masaba, Nyantrago village. And I'm a student here at Baraton, and I'm glad to be here.
Okay, Makori Henry, what do you like about being here in Nandi County?
Okay, I like the breeze. You can see the trees. I like the breeze of Nandi County. It's very cool. There is never a moment where the degrees are above 22 degrees. I really love this place.
What is your comparison between here in Nandi and then at Kisii?
Okay, east or west, north and south, home is best.
It's always the best.
Yeah, it's always the best. But I kind of like it here in Nandi than back at home, you know. Yeah.
When first you got into this place, do you have any challenges about this place? Because you changed the climate. Because at Kisii, I know there's a difference in degrees, yeah,
Hey.
comparison in temperatures and the breeze.
So what happened when I came to Baraton? Okay, in Kisii it's never below 20 degrees Celsius. But when I came to Baraton, my first week at Baraton, it was 10 degrees. And I almost froze. I wore a lot of clothes. I dressed like somebody who work at night. But with time, I came to, to adapt with the environment, and I'm liking it here better than
At
back at home.
Kisii.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. Today we have some questions about your life. You told us about your background. You said you are coming from which village?
I'm from Nyantrago village in Eribari Masaba.
You are from Nyantrago village.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are your parents' background view like?
My mom is an ECD teacher,
No?
currently running a small business, a school. Uh, and my dad is a pastor in Nyambunwa district.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
So meaning you're a PK.
Oh yeah, I'm a PK.
And what do you like about it being a PK?
One thing I like being a PK is the exposure, the early exposure to Christianity. You know, a lot of people go through a lot of things before they find Jesus, but I'm lucky to find Jesus just the moment I was born. I found Jesus.
But that is not a degree or a guarantee that you are always a Christian. By being born in a Christian family, that does not give you a degree or a guarantee that you will go to heaven. But I know there are some challenges which you face as a PK, okay?
Technically, as a PK, we are at the limelight, and as a PK, I grew up with this kind of stereotype. You know, you are a son of a pastor, and there's this stereotype like children of pastors are the worst in the village.
Oh,
Children
yeah.
of teachers are a danda head and stuff like that. And I grew with that. It has been challenging, and it's very hard to cope around people. I usually don't go around saying I'm a PK, but when people, I tell them, they start creating some imaginations in them. It's very difficult to be one.
Okay, welcome again to HPM TV and Studios. You know, I'm always your host, MC Prince, and we always favor the Christianity of this breeze, and always as HPM TV and Studios, we always welcome guests who can inspire us in Christianity ways. Today, being encouraged by our brother here, we gonna want to ask him another question, which is, where did you study in high school?
Oh yeah, I studied in three schools. First, I went to Moi High School, Gesuso,
Yeah.
for a year. It was okay. It's a long story. Another day. Story of my life. Another day. And
Okay.
then I went to Simiti Secondary School, found in Yacheki,
Okay.
and I did my first KCSE from there. And I went back to school to Terongorori High School. KG, the famous KG.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And about being I know the first time I remember when I was admitted at Form 1, the first question I was being asked, like, what is your career? And my question today is, what was your career when you entered that? You said Moige Susu, then you went to KG. But what was your main career which you wanted to be?
To be honest, ever since I was young, I've always wanted to be a doctor. But when I went to Moige Susu, things were not the same. When I changed school, it was hard. And when I went back to school, I wanted just to be a nurse. Yeah, I wanted to work in a medical field.
You know, you have reminded me of something like the first day you were in Form 1, you were to be asked, what is your career? And you said, I want to be a doctor. Being in Form 2, I want to be, being a nurse is not that bad. And going to Form 3, you decide to be a patient. But by being in Form 4, you decide like every work is okay if I
Kazi ni
work.
kazi.
Kazi ni kazi. But as you said, by you moving from, at first you were admitted at Moige Susu.
Yeah.
By moving that way, you decided to change from being a doctor to a nurse. What made you to change your motivation, or what made you to change mainly in your career?
Okay. Mm, uh, at Moige Susu, it was a different exposure. The exposure was wide, the teachers were many. And when I moved to another school, there was one teacher per subject. And okay, that can't affect me personally. But another thing was the resources at disposal weren't enough, and stuff like that. And yeah, I could say it was change of environment and the exposure, the kind of people you interact with. Yeah.
But I know at first when you want to be, maybe I want to be a doctor, that even they lack something like you said, the exposure of teachers, there's this thing they call the environment changes.
Yeah.
It does not affect you mainly like you decide to change your career. But for you, you have said that you change the environment, like the environment of Moigesu was different from that of KG, and that made you to change your career. But anyways, that is your life, you know.
Yeah, okay, let me explain it further. So what happened is that when I moved from Moige Susu, I was devastated at the moment, and I was depressed for a long period of time. I couldn't study well.
Okay. By talking about being at Moigesu and you are depressed, what made you to be depressed?
I felt like I lost everything, like it was the best school at the county at the moment. In the year 2017, it was Kisi County number 2 after I built Kisi School. I don't remember when. And I saw it best. I saw it was the best kind of environment for me to achieve my dreams. And when I went out of that school, it took me long to adapt to accept. It took me a long period of time to move from denial to acceptance. That really mattered a lot about my grades, and my grades were going downhill. Yeah,
Okay, like the depression of changing a school made you
yeah,
to.
yeah.
And what made you to change from Moigesu? Was it an environment changes, or there was
Uh,
anything, or disciplinary issues, that affected most of the
uh,
students?
that's the story for another day. Story of my life.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
by talking about that, when you joined, there's this thing we call my favorite subject. And for me, I can say there was
Were you advanced?
and not really, but there's this thing you go to Form 1 and okay, that is a story for another day, as you said.
Yeah.
But what was your favorite subject?
Back in high school, I used to love biology a lot, and history and government, actually English literature.
Okay.
Okay, I had many favorites. Yeah, yeah. But I think biology comes first, and then English literature, and then history and government.
You loved about the history of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
world.
The history of Kenya,
Hmm.
the history of other countries like USA and India, the political and setup of everything. I really love history.
Okay, and what was your worst subject?
Mm.
I know that one will not leave because for every student, if I ask everyone here, had a one subject which, even starting from the teacher, he hated the teacher, he hated the subject, he hated everything about the subject. And for you, what was the worst about? What was your worst subject?
Mm. I'll say I won't call it my worst, but I'll say I performed lowly in it. Not because I hated the subject, it's because even though I tried hard, I could not reach. I never scored an A in that subject. It was mathematics. The best I scored in my entire career was a C plus. In my entire high school,
Mm.
was C plus, and it made me go back to school actually after my first form four.
So what? At the end, what did you score at that subject?
Come on, I had a C plane. Yeah.
So you moved from worst to worst.
No, 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 no. Okay,
Because at first you said your first form for
no, my
KCSE you
first form
scored a
four I
C
didn't
plus.
score C plus in math.
Uh,
No, I said in my entire high school career.
Maybe it may be in form one.
Yeah,
You
maybe. And it was because they were light questions.
But going to form four, that is where you withdraw the line.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Okay.
mm,
So what was your best and funny moments in high school?
my best moments in school. There are many. There are really many. Best moments or funny
Like
moments.
best and funny moments. There is some best moments when you, even if you are in campus, you miss the moments. And there were some funny moments when some things were happening and you be really, if this happening here, and it makes you really enjoy the high school moments. So what was your best moments and the funny moments?
I'll say my best moment in high school was when I was in second term during my second form four, and we used to have this thing we call subject champions. The person leading the subject or the four streams we had out of 298 students, and I led in four subjects. I led in chemistry, I led in biology, history, and English literature, and it was my best moment in high school.
So that was your best, like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
missed the moments.
yeah, yeah, I missed the moment. And my funny moment in high school was when I was imitating the deputy, and only to turn around and find him looking at me. He was a tall guy looking at me like this.
And you are imitating him at the moment.
Eh,
And
and
what happened?
technically, you know how
you,
deputies are.
you cannot explain.
Yeah, what I remember, I saw, mm, I saw stars. I saw stars.
Even if you got into problems, but you found it to be really funny.
It was really funny because I didn't realize students were laughing. Now I thought I was becoming funnier.
You want
I thought the content is
uh,
being delivered well. I thought I was MC Tricky,
uh,
and students were now laughing. Others, banging their locker seriously, and then only look around and find the deputy looking down at me, and he didn't talk. I just
he got down your talent. Your talent was smashed at the moment.
yeah, and I was told now, okay, Steve Harvey, let's go to the staff room, go make the teachers laugh.
From there, I cannot explain what happened.
But actually, when he came to the staff room, he was laughing, and I was forgiven. Yeah, he didn't hit me again.
Eh?
Yeah,
Is
he
that
was
they call it a dilemma or no, not a
okay. When I
dilemma.
went to staff room, I was tensed up, very tensed up. But he came and laughed and told me go to class, and it was that.
Okay. And who was your worst teacher? I know he can't or she can't miss.
Teacher, nah, I didn't have in my first school.
From the look of smile, there's someone.
In my first school, we had a teacher of English. Oh my goodness. Hey. Mm,
Very, very, very
mm.
much.
I won't say much. I just want to say it.
you can't finish it.
Okay, you didn't get the boy back.
Previously was in which school?
Last year, secondary.
There you were in form.
Yeah, from form 2 to form 4.
You were there,
Yeah,
and he happened to be your teacher from form 2 to form 4.
yeah, he was my nemesis, my nightmare.
And how does it happen that he was your worst teacher and that English was your best subject?
Okay, I don't know. Okay, let me tell you, English become my best subject. There's this moment there was a contest at a school known as Riambas High School. I don't know if you know that school.
Full about it.
Yeah, Riambas High School. There was an English contest, and the teacher came to class and told us there's a contest, and stuff like that. Whoever is interested to join should come in and join. And he left. So the moment he left, I have this tendency of imitating teachers. I raised and, and I started imitating him, making funny comments about him. And funnily enough, he came in and found me, but I had already finished imitating.
Uh,
And yeah, he asked me, why is student laughing? I told him I was coming to register for the contest. And I registered for the contest. And when I went to the contest, it was a Sunday. Actually, out of 6 schools, I matched top 10. I was number 10.
wow.
Since then, I love the English. But
So
yeah,
you didn't go to the contest because you loved it. It was
yeah,
because to save the situation.
yeah, I could have had a hell of a Friday.
So,
The weekend could have been longer for me. Yeah, yeah,
so for you to save the situation, you were to go to for the contest,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and you happen to be top 10.
Yeah, it happened. I still have that list until now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and what was your grade and your expectations?
My expectation for my first time when I did my KCSE, I was expecting a B plane of 60 points, but I had a C plus of 47 points. And my second expectation when I went back to school, I was expecting a B plus of 68, 60, 67 points and above, and I had 62 points at B plus.
So, can you say you achieved your target or you were below your target?
I was below my target, but I served continued
And what was your dream campus?
Baraton.
That sounds so astonishing to many Baratonians outside there. Because when I talk to some of the Baratonians, they seem to be, well, Baraton, a school of Christianity. Every time we were going to church, every
Rules.
rules and
Rules.
regulations make it. Well, how does it happen that Baraton becomes your best school? What made you to love Baraton at first?
Okay, Baraton, I used to follow Baraton TV, and I love the church background. As much as I wasn't so Christian at the moment, but I loved Baraton because of, even it's the environment. The environment I saw in YouTube, and I used to follow it everywhere. And I used to see it's the best in nursing. And I always wanted to come here to do nursing. And I always wanted to come here. So I didn't think of another university apart from Baraton.
So, can we say you love the Baraton because of the way they were, because of the environment, or because of Christianity development?
Okay, I love Baraton as a whole. I love everything about Baraton. Yeah.
Can we say right now you are enjoying everything about Baraton?
Mm.
Because it was your dream campus, you are in Baraton right now, and can we say you are enjoying everything which you were seeing outside there before you joined Baraton?
Technically, I'll say it's hard. It's hard.
It is hard to explain.
No,
Why
no,
it is
it's not. It's things are not easy at Baraton as I thought.
uh,
Yeah, it's not.
your expectations are not as the way you.
Okay, they are the way they are. I had, but you know, okay, I don't want to say much. But okay, when you have a dream of something and then it comes true, and
You
then
enjoy.
you enjoy, but with time, the beauty of the dream fades away.
Okay, when we talk about the environment, the way you are seeing it outside there, you see the way it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very beautiful.
Ah,
Very beautiful. The cool environment and everything.
mm. What about Christianity?
Christianity is a high notch. I love everything about Christianity here. I love the choirs, the Baraton choral. My goodness.
Uh,
Ebeneme, choir master. I love Baraton.
so what is changing about Baraton, which is now making you do well? What about Baraton? My worst. This now coming to your worst campus.
No, it was my worst. But
Okay.
it's kind of, you know, I came here with a big hair. But I had to shave, you know.
Mm.
That one make me happy. Yeah, you know, that one make me happy. I had to shave because every time I go to the gate, you must comb your hair. Of which it has taught me a lot. Oh, take care of yourself, take care of your hair.
Even though they start
Yeah,
harshness
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
rules and regulations
And
of the school.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, I came to, you know, nowadays my hair can't grow 2 weeks old. I've already shaved.
So it has come you are now.
Yeah, yeah.
That is so interesting about our guest today at HPM TV and Studios. My second last question is, what is your hobby now?
Um, Riding bicycles as much as I got an accident last week. Last week I had a bad shoulder last week. Yeah, but my hobby is riding up bicycles and watching movies. And I love movies. Most of the time I spend indoors watching.
Can we see that those movies, do they contribute via maybe CV or anything at your your career?
Nah, just as a
Oh,
time.
for viewing
Yeah.
and anything which can add up to your career?
Currently, I'm working closely with some lecturer in some projects. It's my secret, and I think it will help me in the future. Yeah,
Okay,
they are nice people at Baraton, ready to help.
okay.
Yeah.
So people outside there, you can hear that the best school with best lecturers in Baraton. So there's some schools or campuses outside there which you cannot even dare to interact with their lecturer. But here in Baraton, you can hear that the best school with best lecturers. So we salute you, Baraton. And lastly,
Yeah.
can you encourage people or youths or students outside there about their careers? Because at first you intended to be a nurse,
Mhm.
but at long last
I'm a teacher. I'm a
you are a student teacher,
yeah, I'm a student teacher.
intending to be a profession in teaching.
Yeah,
So, what can you tell students outside there about their careers?
students out there, listen to me. Passion is a fruit. Okay, seriously and seriously. Students out there, look at your capabilities, look at what you can do, look at what you do best. You know, you might be saying I want to be a teacher, but I was okay, can't call myself a failure, that's an insult. I wasn't performing well in mathematics and it ilichangia mimi kutokuwa nurse. So student out there, look at your capabilities, put your expectation according to what you at your current situation. Look at your current situation and then place your expectation. Don't place your expectation too high, lest you'll be disappointed. And teaching is the best profession. I'm thinking moving forward. I'm thinking of becoming a lecturer. By the way, why are you laughing? It's
No,
a good
no, no.
profession.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm telling this to myself because I didn't become a nurse, but maybe someday I'll become one.
But if I can recall at first when you were in high school, when they were asking who want to be a teacher, you cannot dare even to raise your hand. But here you are praising teaching, your profession, which wasn't your career at first. So meaning that sometimes we do not we have dreams and visions which
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, we can say our destiny
Okay.
can change them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is that place your expectation, place your goals according to your capabilities.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe I was placing, you know, we back in primary used to say I want to be a meteorologist. I don't know what the hell is that. A meteorology. What's those weather people? I used to say I want to be one.
Meteorologist.
Yeah, people say things and they don't mean what they say. So yeah, but life teaches you. Life is a continuous process. Learning is a continuous process. With time, you learn to adapt. You might hate it at first, but you come to learn.
Like at first, I was thinking that when I was in high school, and there is this list which was being produced when the students of past and they are going to their various campuses, and I was like, there's this one student who was very genius in various subjects and was I can say my motivational student. And when I saw what course was he taking, and I saw it was hospitality management, and I said, wow, I want to be, I want to take this course at the end because I thought it was dealing with things with hospitals or managing hospitals. And at the end, when I realized what hospitality management meant, I was like, well, so as my brother
That's
said,
somebody's career, don't.
okay, I'm not saying that hospitality management is bad, but
Okay.
according to me, I was thinking that it was rhyming with my career, because I was all too intended to do things, yeah, according to medicine, you know.
Technically, what do you do for a major?
Uh, I'm also a teacher,
Okay. But you never wanted to be one.
but I never intended to be one. So,
We are in the
uh,
same boat.
students outside there, maze, tia mkazo kwa kile ambacho unafanya. Uh, in here, maybe at the end, destiny can help you locate your career which you never intended to be, but it doesn't mean that that career is worst in the world. Maybe there's something which is inside there which you never intended to have and which will help you at the future. So my guest today, which is our brother Henry,
Yeah.
I could like you to say some 3 words so as we finish because our time is out.
Work, work, and work. I'm done.
You are done. Okay, welcome again to HPM TV and Studios. Next time we will be having our guests. Continue liking, subscribing and sharing our interviews. Najua kwamba zimesaidia watu wengi huko nje, watu wengi wamekaa motivated. So wale watu wenye mmekuwa motivated already, saidia wengine na wao wa subscribe na wao wakuwe motivated kama wewe. So nimekuwa wenu host MC Prince na cameraman wetu hapo amekuwa brother Caleb Umanyi. So tunashukuru sana kwa wakati wenu na Mungu azidi kuwabariki. Asante sana.